Can I tell you about one that was probably one of my very first meetings, JP?
Yep.
Um, so I'm looking around the table, and there's probably about 30 middle-aged dudes like myself, and this young guy comes in to pitch. And I'm flipping through the material, and it was about gaming, right? So it was Manash, Manashi.
Yep.
So flipping through this, and this guy's like video gaming. And I'm looking at the table, and I said, holy smokes, this guy's in the wrong room, right? It's all a bunch of middle-aged geezers here. I bet you nobody in this room, as myself included, has ever played a video game. And he started talking about his dream, his vision, his company, and what he and his passion, and what he loves, and what he wants to do, and what he sees as an opportunity, and where he sees the future of video gaming going. And then he started talking about numbers. I started making notes. He starts talking about numbers, like the number of people that play online video games and all the stuff. And it started to become flabbergasting. And it was still, I think, to this day, it's the only time at the end of his pitch when Malcolm asked, is anybody in the room interested in learning more? Every single person put their hand up. First of all, you could see this is a guy who knows what he's talking about. He's absolutely passionate about what he's doing. The size of the market and opportunity is mind-blowing, even though before that day, I didn't know anything about it. And all of a sudden, it's like, this thing is staggering. I couldn't stop myself from learning more and more and more about that industry and what was happening. And so that was one of my very first investments, which ended up being a bit of a treat.
Yep, they went IPO, or
yeah.
Eventually went
RTO.
Yep.
RTO, merger, IPO, and onward and upward. So that's one that it's just a great story. So it pulls you in, it compels you, and you start to follow it, and you learn a lot about it. And then you find ways of contributing and helping sometimes. Sometimes you're just a passive observer and you cheer them on. There's different roles for angels depending on the business and the opportunity in your background.